Hi everybody, I decided to wait until I got to work today to record this introduction video so that I could be on a laptop where the computer works. So welcome in person, welcome to week 3, module 3 of diversity self-awareness. So we're going to focus again on knowing yourself in module 3, all about self-awareness. So I believe that the first step to being an effective leader and an inclusive leader is to be self-aware. And so that's, again, our focus this week. An ability to take an honest look at your life without attachment to it being right or wrong. So this week, continue on with the HBR 10 Best Reads on Diversity. We're going to take a look at unconscious bias. Excuse me. So I'm pretty sure most of you are already familiar with that. So please feel free to add in any suggestions you have about the topic. So, and then the gender identity piece I added because before I've only offered this class as an elective. So not everybody knew about gender identity and what's that he, his, her, them, they. Videos about outsmarting unconscious bias, more information about bias. So in your HBR course pack, there's a public image assessment. So it's a little bit different than the social identity assessment. So this has you reflect on how much you think about your public image, how conscious you are of that, and what, think about, should you be conscious of the public image that you are displaying. Activity about values. So we've got a discussion board, a written assignment, and a journal, just like in the first 2 weeks. So the discussion board here asks you to share 2 stories. One a story of feeling different, one a story of belonging. So the diversity wheel is to get you thinking about different kinds of diversity, ways that we're similar and different with other individuals. And so for the discussion board and sharing, reflect on an experience where you felt different, reflect on this story, tell the story where you felt like you belong, and then reflect back on and share how these 2 experiences affected you. Did it impact your contribution, your engagement, your attachment, your self-confidence, and what can you do with what you've learned here? So again, post your first response. I usually say by Wednesday so that other people can have time to respond. So respond to at least 2 other posts. So your written assignment, this is your reflection on doing the public image assessment from the Harvard Business Review course pack. What was your reaction? What did you learn? And how will your learning influence your future behavior? So this is kind of wide open to let you decide what you want to talk about, what you want to share with me. And certainly you can do some reflection on your own. And then the final assignment has to do with unconscious bias. So if you haven't taken the IAT, I've added a link for it here, implicit bias test by Harvard. So again, everybody has unconscious or implicit bias. Number 1, if you're already familiar with it, you can say that there. Have you discovered unconscious bias in your graduate program? Have you encountered it somewhere else? And what can you do and what can your organization do to lessen the impact of unconscious bias? So I'm going to look forward to reading through your assignments from the first 2 weeks. I had responded to some of the introductions, but I'll go back and meet the rest of you today. So let me know if you have any questions.